Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, according to Darren Till, there's doubt that Conor McGregor will make a return to the world of fighting. McGregor has been absent for the last couple of years following a serious leg injury suffered in his last fight against Dustin Poirier back in UFC 264. Despite recent hints at the comeback, including a potential fight against Michael Chandler after the coaching stint in The Ultimate Fighter 31, McGregor has yet to enter USADA's testing pool, causing uncertainty around his return, and rightfully so, I might agree. Till believes that McGregor is struggling to let go of his fighting career despite being older and not training as much as he used to. He thinks there will come a time when McGregor realizes that he needs to move on. Till then mentioned that McGregor's recent social media post where he appears to be drunk and expresses amusement at them. He acknowledges that McGregor might actually find his peace, but emphasizes that it's time for him to step away from the sport. Although McGregor has been talking about potential returns and calling out opponents like Tony Ferguson, Till notes that McGregor hasn't re-entered USADA pool, which is a crucial step in making a comeback. Till also acknowledges that McGregor might have a strategy behind his actions. He speculates that McGregor could be waiting for the right timing, given that McGregor is known for being a savvy businessman. In contrast to McGregor's uncertain situation, Till himself is eager to return to fighting after securing his release from the UFC earlier this year. Till is now fully invested in pursuing a career in boxing, as we made a video yesterday that Mike Perry and Till had an exchange on Twitter. So I think it is very evident that Till might actually have a boxing fight coming very soon against Mike Perry. Till expressed his readiness to step into the ring, highlighting his dedication to training and his confidence in his abilities. He's looking forward to getting back to competing, whether it means winning in a boxing fight or facing challenges of other kind head on. Now let's talk a little bit about what Till said. And look, guys, I think that Till is right on the fact that, yeah, McGregor's likelihood of fighting anytime this year is probably over. I don't think that McGregor is gonna step into the USADA pool anytime soon. And like he mentioned in his comments, getting into the USADA pool is a crucial step, towards fighting professionally again. And not only that, he has to be in the testing pool for a certain amount of time. So I don't know, guys. There's a lot of people saying that McGregor fights this year, and I don't agree with that statement at all. Every day that passes by, I'm more and more confident saying that McGregor most likely is not going to fight anytime soon this year. Maybe early, 2024. But as far as 2023 is concerned, the rumors need to stop. McGregor is not going to come back anytime soon this year. Another thing that we should probably talk about, and I think that this is an important point that Till mentioned in his comments, and I partially agree with this, and on the side of me that I don't want to agree with this, because I know that McGregor, he has that fighting spirit, and he has it's in him to be a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Till suggests that McGregor is struggling to let go of his fighting career. Even though he's older, he's not training as intensely, and he has achieved, financial success. And I mean major financial success. McGregor has not only made a couple million, he's made multi-million dollar deals. And there is some truth to that. There is some truth, maybe at the point that, maybe McGregor isn't as hungry as he used to be. He has everything. He has all the money he could have, ever dreamt about having. Does he still have the hunger to be a great, not just a good, but I'm talking about one of the greatest mixed martial artists to ever be in the UFC? Now, I'm not 100% convinced that McGregor still has that hunger to be that. But this is more of a significant topic about the psychological and emotional challenge that athletes face when transitioning away from their career. They've been deeply passionate about identifying themselves as fighters, and when they have to step away from that, it's like they're just not what they used to be. So maybe, yeah, maybe Till is right. I'm not saying that he's entirely right, but it's not uncommon for athletes to find it difficult to move on from their competitive pursuits, especially when they've reached great heights in their fields. Like McGregor, he became a champ, and then he became a double champ, and then he just became what many people consider to be a GOAT in the sport. Till's observations, 100% highlight the need for professional athletes to have a plan so they can make the transition out of their sport, to find a new source of purpose and fulfillment, when they're done with the sport. Retirement from professional sports 100% can lead to a loss of identity, a sense of purpose, and even mental health struggles for fighters like McGregor, because the way he went out in his last fight, it was kind of demeaning and it was kind of embarrassing, even for McGregor, because he went out with such a crazy injury. And McGregor's situation, described by Till, serves as a reminder that athletes, despite of their fame and success, are still vulnerable to a lot of these challenges whenever their competitive careers unfortunately come to an end. So hopefully, if McGregor ever comes back to fighting in the octagon, I hope he's able to silence these freaking rumors, that he doesn't have it in him anymore. I do think that, there is a chance that McGregor comes back and he shows a good sense of what he really is, and that's a really great martial artist. Because going back to his fights, watching his highlights, that's what I still think that he is, but it's been a while since he stepped in the cage. There's all these rumors of him being like juiced up on steroids. Hopefully, the time off and the mental clarity that he's probably getting, from not being in the ring transitions, to him being a good martial artist, that we hope that he is. Till's speculations about McGregor's business and how he does business sheds lights on the strategic aspects of like McGregor's career. McGregor is known for being, having the ability to generate attention and hype around his fights. And Till's comments underscore the potential business motives behind McGregor's actions. This aspect of McGregor's career showcases how he needs to balance their sporting aspirations with his marketability and financial interests. These are all good points. I think Darren Till does a good job at these specific situations, specifically talking about Conor McGregor, but also a lot of this could be, said about himself as well. We all saw the rise and the fall of Darren Till, So with that being said, Darren Till's comments on Conor McGregor's situation, they touch on some very deep, interconnected shit and integral parts of the lives of professional athletes that I think they're 100% important to talk about, encompassing identity, personal challenges, strategic decision making, even public perception that, leave a legacy, on pretty much every professional fighter's journey. McGregor's story becomes a microcosm of the broader complexities that athletes navigate as they transition through different phases in their careers and lives. Even though, Darren Till had some pretty harsh words for Conor McGregor, I feel like a lot of what he said can definitely be applied on his own situation, right? Whether he does good or bad in his boxing journey, he should be asking and talking to himself about a lot of the points that he made against Conor McGregor. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm really interested to know how you guys think about what Darren Till said. Even though he had a lot of harsh things to say, I do think that there's a lot of truth of what he said, not just specifically to Conor McGregor, but to a lot of athletes that are transitioning to just being a different person other than, you know, being professional fighters, even if it's just harsh to accept. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.